Hi. This video was created for non-English major students of
แม่ฟ้าหลวง
University. A creator hopes it would help MFU survivors to pass the exit examination safely. The purpose of the video is helping the audience recalls the English grammar for taking exit examination in communicative English subject. First of all, let's recall the sentence structure. A phrase is a group of words without a subject or a verb. Clauses are groups of words that have both subjects and predicates. There are two types, which are an independent clause and a dependent clause. Sometimes, the dependent clause is called a subordinate clause. While the independent clause could be used by itself as a complete sentence, the subordinate clause could not. A complete sentence has a subject and predicate, and can often be composed of more than one clause. There are four types of sentences, which are simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, and compound complex sentence. A simple sentence consists of one independent clause. A compound sentence is two or more independent clauses joined by a conjunction or semicolon. A complex sentence consists of an independent clause plus a dependent clause. A compound complex sentence consists of at least two independent clauses and one or more dependent clauses. Secondly, word forms or parts of speech are very important, helping us to understand the function of the word in the sentence. We focused on four forms, which are a noun, verb, adjective, and adverb. Nouns are a person, place, or thing, or even an abstraction, such as an idea. Verbs are what happens in a sentence. They're either action words or show the state of being of the subject of the sentence. They change form based on tense and the subject of the sentence. Adjectives describe nouns or pronouns. Adverbs describe verbs, adjectives, or even other adverbs. This table is the suffixes of the words in four forms that can help us to identify the form of each word. Moreover, it can help us to understand the context more, and it could help us to make the exam in part of the error identification. Let's see the example from the news. Thailand's top court has dissolved an opposition party that nominated the king's sister as its candidate for prime minister. Thai Raksa is backed by exiled ex-PM Thaksin Shinawatra, who was deposed by a military coup in 2006. This is the complex sentence consisting of one independent clause and one dependent clause. This is a subject of the sentence. This is the main verb in a passive form. This is an object. The pink line is a complement of the object. It helped us to understand the object clearly. What about this one? This is a relative pronoun, so we can call the pink line as a relative clause. If you want to add information about things, you can use which or that. If you want to add information about people, you can use who or that. Analysts say dissolving the party will make it harder for Mr. Thaksin's supporters to win the national election due later this month. Thailand is run by the military, which took over in a coup 5 years ago. This is a subject. This is the verb in an active form. This is a noun phrase as an object. This one is not the verb, but it is a noun called gerund. Gerund is a verb plus ing that can change a verb to be a noun. This is the to infinitive. We use the to infinitive to express purpose. The Constitutional Court, which issued Thursday's ruling, said Princess Ratana's nomination threatened the neutrality of the monarchy. The party's executive board members have been banned from politics for 10 years, and it can no longer contest the election. The monarchy is above politics, and to maintain political neutrality, the king, the queen and princesses can never exercise political rights by casting votes, Judge Nakaran Mektrayrat said at the end of an extensive ruling. A royal candidate would have given forces loyal to Mr. Thaksin a decisive advantage in this month's election, says the BBC's Jonathan Head in Bangkok. Thursday's move will rob the pro-Thaksin camp of enough parliamentary seats to put its goal of winning a majority in the election almost certainly out of reach, our correspondent adds. Thai Raksa chart was seen largely as a proxy for Pheu Thai, the main pro-Thaksin party, to get more seats, analysts say. A new 2017 constitution introduced a rule that there would be a ceiling on how many seats each party could win. The 24th of March vote will be the first since the current Prime Minister, Prayut Chan-o-cha, took power in a 2014 military coup, overthrowing the democratically elected government.